Yes, how is the content looking now? Greetings, everybody. Come on in. Salute to my guy, the co-host today, the CW Thumbnails. Um, we working, man. This is a special edition sauce. Um, the Devin Haney era. That's what I titled this, the Devin Haney era, right? So if you guys feel some type of way about Dev, put it in the comment section, man. That's what we here for today. Put it in the comment section, man. But without further ado, I am going to let CW take over, man. CW is guiding the ship today, right? How's the content
Man.
looking, yeah? But before I do, let me promote some of CW's work real quick. CW thumbnails. We're going with the CW thumbnails. But go ahead, CW. You can talk. You don't got to be quiet. This is just show.
And I want to start off saying that to me, my opinion, Devin
Yeah.
Haney is not his era.
Yes.
So and I'm gonna start from the beginning time of the Haney dynasty of at
Yes.
135. We can start there. Sauce,
Go ahead. I
you
got my
know.
notes. I'm gonna take my notes. Go ahead. You got it. Break it
So
down.
so Devin Haney, right, at
Yes.
135, man. He was supposed to be one of the kings at 135. It was him. It was Tio Lopez, Ryan Garcia, and Tank Davis. Right?
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
have have Devin Haney beat any of those guys at
Mm,
135 or wherever to be,
no.
the top guy in the era? You have to beat the top dog, right?
Okay.
So at 135, let's go his undisputed run, right? That he
Yes.
fought George uh George Cambosa, right?
Yes.
And my thing is he beat him. It took him 24 rounds to beat him. And
Okay.
the second fight, he got hurt. And I mean not hurt, but he was taking punishment like he always does in late of the rounds. And to be uh you know it's the Devon era. You can't. I don't see it. So,
Mm,
but what I mean is that um Richardson did better at 140 and destroyed Cambosa better than Devin Haney.
yes.
So my thing at 135, he was undisputed. I give him props about that. I salute him for being undisputed. He's a champion. I want to give him his kudos as well. But he's not the era of this ain't the Devin Haney's era. So my thing was with Devin Haney and his daddy. Now I'm going with the daddy as well. Is
Okay.
that at 135, all that after he beat Lomachenko, he didn't give Lomachenko no love. He wasn't to me. He wasn't the best fighter at 135, Lomachenko, but he was one of them. When Shakur stepped in to that division, that was hold on, Sauce.
Okay.
When when okay, can you hear me? When
Yeah. Yeah.
wh- when Stevenson went to the division at 135, he was the best fighter in my opinion. And it might be anybody else's opinion. They might say Tank was the best fighter in that division. It might say Loma was, but in my opinion, Shakur, it was at a Tank or Shakur was the best in that division at the time. So I'm getting to the point. He didn't give Loma no credit of it was a close fight, it was a good fight and everything like that. You don't have no integrity of fighters. You know what I mean? They like you know uh very disrespectful about it. I'm being honest. And
Okay.
Shakur came in there, and I never saw a fighter in my whole entire life do this. That a fighter comes in there and he wants what you want. You get in that boy's face and tell him, hey man, you can't take what I got, man. But what did they do? And this is what I'm talking about. Devin Haney. These guys been running like Forrest Gump since. I'm not saying he's scared, but they running like Forrest Gump, because when they saw Shakur, they ran out of that ring like it was Christmas or something. Like, nah, we ain't messing with that guy. And then my brother the Sauce, I wanted to ask, to the people, of everybody listening, who would pay for that fight if they did fight? Was it Bob Aaron? Did he agree to for that fight? Because they saying that Shakur ducked him, but to me it didn't seem like he was ducking when he went in that ring. And they gave him an offer, and and just Shakur just like turned it down. No, he wanted a fair shake, just like the Shakur. I mean the Errol Spence and the Terrence Crawford. That's all they wanted, the fair shake. But what I wanted to say again is that his daddy was talking about, oh, we gonna stay at 135. And this what tricked me or got me confused. He said that on live TV. Oh man, we gonna stay at 135. You guys had an opportunity to fight your mandatory in Shakur, and you guys had an option to fight Stevenson or Prograde. And we know what you guys did. Y'all went up to Prograde. Why y'all didn't fight Shakur at 135? And I sent you this thumbnail, Sauce, because not this thumbnail, but the Floyd Mayweather excuses. They say, oh,
CW.
that, huh?
Yeah, finish that. You came and broken up. You sent me the thumbnail. You
Oh,
said,
yeah. I sent you a thumbnail with Floyd Mayweather. Excuses. They made excuses that, oh, Devin Haney, he drained. Oh, he drained. Why Stevenson didn't take the fight? Hey, you was the A side, or whatever you want to call yourself. Why you didn't make the fight? We know Stevenson didn't say I didn't want to fight. He wanted to fight him. You could give him 35%, but no, but he had an option. The Haney's had an option. I don't want to hear no excuses. He had options to fight Shakur Stevenson at 135. And to me, he's not you ain't that
lost
head
you
guy
again.
in the era. You scared of the boogeyman.
Lost you. You coming back?
Huh? You lost me? Hello?
I'll let him finish. Just jot down some of the notes that he
Oh,
says. Salute Gonzo. Salute Eyes Wise. Canelo is the greatest ever. So I guess that makes Terrence Crawford the greatest ever because Terrence Crawford whooped his ass. But
that's fact.
finish what you were saying. You I don't know what happened. You lost service, but you were saying that he had options to fight Shakur
Yeah,
before.
he had options. And then he decided to go fight Prograde. And at the time, Prograde was a champion and had close fights with Josh Taylor as well. T.O. was up there. He and then before he fought Prograde, he Prograde had a bad performance before he fought Devin Haney. So salute to Bill Haney for matchmaking. He did good doing that. Because Prograde, I thought he had a chance to beat Devin, but that was to me Devin's best win this far in his career. Blowing up to 165, fighting. He fought the champion when just coming up, fighting the champion. We have to give credit to that. I give credit to that. But like I said, it still don't make it enough that he's the Devin era. And then after that, he wanted to fight Ryan.
Yeah.
So he fought Ryan. And I don't want people to forget this, man. That when I say he ain't an inside, and I don't even think he's an elite fighter, but he's an elite fighter to the point of sparring. We give him that because he looks good in sparring, but he don't do that in the ring. To me, he more stay away. You know, uh, you know, back foot kind of fighter. And this Debo talk and all that. Nah, you see what happened when he tried to do Debo. He got knocked down 5 times, and it's not 3 times. He got knocked down 5 times in the fight, and the third man saved the man in the fight. You guys could obviously, that man was stumbling, and the ref was like, "No, that was no knockdown." Yeah, it was a knockdown. He hit him, but there and then, whatever. We ain't want to spill. We ain't gonna cry over no spilled milk. But and then these guys gonna sue. This boxing. You gonna sue. You guys gonna say it was all about the drugs. Nah, nigga, what about your game plan? You got your ass whipped that night, man. I lost as a man. The better man won. We ain't gonna let that go. And then you guys want to talk about, oh, he's undefeated. He ain't undefeated. We know he got whooped. So I don't want nobody to forget that he got whooped, man. And then now he ended up fighting Ramirez, right? And
Yes.
he seemed like he was shell shocked. I'm not gonna say he had that DOD, whatever they say he got. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, it looked like he was shell shocked. All that training, he had with Shane Mosley for his power to get better. He didn't use none of that. Let's talk about that. He didn't use none of the power that Shane Mosley messed up his house and all that. And you guys saying this is the guy, the Devin Haney era, that he didn't use none of the combos, he didn't use none of that. He was just, the less punches in boxing history. And then we end up fighting Norman, and I don't want y'all to get it twisted. The tune-up was the Ramirez fight because he really lost to Ryan Garcia. So for it be oppressive of he coming up to another weight class and everything, like, no, he fought Ramirez first. That was his tune-up to go to 177. It makes sense if you guys have knowledge. That's all I'm gonna tell you. He went up and we already knew Brian Norman, and I'm just putting the cat out the hat now, Sauce. That we knew Norman didn't have no chance. And my brother told me, hey man, no, back up a little bit, then don't crash out. And he was absolutely right. Absolutely right. But absolutely right. But my thing is, you think you could do that with Shakur?
Mm.
You think you could do that with Shakur and all that grabbing and all that? You think Shakur gonna allow him to do that? You think Shakur gonna be up in there uh confused like Norman was, not listening to his corner, just doing whatever? Because when you confuse in there, that's what happens. You don't listen to your corner. You
Mm.
really y'all really believe that Shakur gonna go in there and tell fight Devin Haney's off the back foot fight, and Shakur could do it all up in there. He can fight inside, outside. He could counterpunch. He got IQ. And like I said, Devin Haney, he lacks on some of the stuff that he know. Like if you listen to Shakur, he says only thing that Devin Haney know how to do is maybe try to win. But we know that Shakur is the winner as well. So who's gonna win that fight? Oh, I guarantee you. I got, I'm sure. I'm not guessing. I'm not second guessing myself. Shakur gonna dominate the Haneys, man. And it's not his era. And it's not even Shakur era. I'm being 100 with it. But it's different against an A+ fighter, elite fighter, than a guy that's around a B+, you know, around that area. So I broke that down right there. And but like I'm saying, Sauce, uh, and I wanted to say before when he fought Program, he had the best um fight of his career to me. That was his best fight. His daddy came out talking about, oh, this is the Haney era, right? Oh, he didn't say it this last fight, but he said it after that fight. Oh, this is the best, this is the era. But the Crawfords red spikes checked that nigga, said, you ever go ahead and fight Terrence Crawford? Did they do it or did they back down? Oh, okay, yeah, they backed down. They didn't want no part of that Terrence Crawford smoke. If you the era, because the one who said it first was Terrence Crawford. And I believe Terrence Crawford because he was blackballed. Like, you running people out the vision. People say that Haney ran Boots out the vision. I don't think he did. But to them, you listen to these clowns on this internet, they tell you, oh, yeah, Haney challenged him. He wanted to fight him at 147, but Boots was about to go up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think he'll beat all three, all both of those guys, To and Haney. And then my last thing with Stevenson, To, we know To he when Shakur beat him. I don't want nobody to say that Shakur is boring, Shakur is this and he ain't that. You don't like his personal life and all this other stuff that everybody say. And we talking boxing, man. And we know Shakur is one of the best ones out there. So that's my time. Go ahead, Sauce. Do you have anything to debuttal with?
All right, all right. No, no. I got a lot to cover. I'm gonna start. I wrote some notes down. Right. Devin Haney era, man. It's the Devin Haney era. At 135, the names that you read off: Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis. When it comes to accomplishments, Devin Haney has surpassed all of those guys and accomplishments. He was undisputed, right? Shakur has one belt at 135. Devin Haney was undisputed, whether that is up for debate because he only beat George Kambosos twice, but he did it. He also fought Lomachenko at 135. Shakur did not have that fight, nor did Tank Davis, nor did Ryan Garcia, right? So when
Yeah,
it comes to what he accomplished at 135, out of all those guys there, Ryan Garcia included, because he fought Ryan at like 140 something, he definitely is the more decorated, accomplished fighter at 135, right? Now, moving forward, we talked about 140. He fought a limited Regis Progress. I really can't defend that, because Regis did look like shit the fight before that, and maybe that is why, like I said, strategic matchmaker, as we just seen with this Brian Norman, who's afraid of the big bad wolf fight. Um, so you got me on that one, right? Now the lawsuits, right? I want to touch on that. Ryan Garcia did pop dirty. That fight was declared a no contest. The lawsuit, a lot of people are on the fence, off the fence with that. Um, But I think they dropped the lawsuit, so I'm not gonna go in on that because the lawsuit was dropped. I do believe he wants to fight Ryan back, right?
Yeah.
Now the Shakur Stevenson, I gotta touch this, right? You touched on something that Bernie the Boxer touched on. And you might have a strong point, but I also showed you. Remember, the Haney's margin, especially if they think they are the trump card, is what, 80-20 or maybe 75-25, right? Shakur Stevenson, at the time, you said it right, he was the mandatory. They wanted to take it to purse bids, for my understanding, alleged, right? So the split would have probably been 70-30, right? Shakur Stevenson said he was willing to take 35%, but they never came back. I believe Bernie the Boxer said this on Millie City. So with that being said, you have a valid point there. I cannot argue, but I still believe it is the Devin Haney era because at the end of the day, you got to look at this from the fans' point of view, the dumb, delusional fan point of view. Devin Haney, undisputed at 135, belt at 140. Now he has taken out the strongest knockout artist, the guy that was putting guys in comas, right? Not only did he take him out, he beat him up rather easy. This guy, right? I'm just going off of the Chitlin circuit with these guys that sit on YouTube that do all these views and they know boxing. Said Brian Norman Jr. was going to put him to sleep. Devin Haney was pillow fisted. So if I am looking from the outside in at all of this guy is pillow fisted. He's pussy. I just watched him not only beat this guy up, oh goddamn, get the tail, busting him up with pillow fists. So it's looking like it's the Devin Haney era. And now we all know that Tank Davis, aka Ike Turner, did not fight him. They pressed that line hard for the Tank Davis fight. It never happened. Ryan Garcia was called a no contest. Lomachenko, he has the Lomachenko victory. Now he's pressing the line to shout out to Greg Hackett. I see you in the building. Yo, Greg, excellent interview with Mickey Bay. I'm gonna get to that. I gotta get to that. Mickey Bay was dropping the sauce over there. But Devin is the most accomplished out of those guys, the four kings or the three kings. So I would say it is the Devin Haney era. He wanted to fight Boots, alleged, but that fight was going to be at 152, which I don't think he was willing to jump in that water yet. But he took out, like I said, he took out Brian Norman Jr., who was the big bad wolf. He was the big bad wolf, man. That's what everybody said, man. We could pull up so many different podcasters and boxing dudes. Brian, like, it was all good just a week ago. Last week, around this time, Brian Norman was set to be a star. He was going to flatline Devin Haney. Flatline him. The Devin Haney, it's the Devin Haney era. And let me get to some of these comments and then I'm gonna finish. Rocket, whatever your name is, I like Devin Haney, winning attitude. Not enjoy watching him fight. I do not enjoy watching him fight. Okay. Who's matchmaking for Tank scary ass? PBC. That is what is his name? Oh God, I'm drawing a blank. His matchmaker is the Goosen. Tom Brown. Tom Brown is his matchmaker.
Tom Brown, yeah.
Yeah, Tank fought good competition. Two welterweight champions right now. Tank has knocked out. If you say Mario Barrios, and we just seen him damn near get beat up by a retirement home, Manny Pacquiao. So that kind of lets you know about what's the name. Salute Mr. Golden in the building. He said, I love the way Devin is moving. Yeah, Devin's moving, man. It's the Devin Haney era. He said Boots already turned down the TL and announced he's moving to 154 before Team Haney gave Boots that fake offer. Boots accomplished a lot at 147. Let me just address that. He was unified. He beat Stanionis. Boots couldn't do no more at 147, man. Boots is one of those guys. He's damned if he do, he damned if he don't. Um, and I want to say this. Shout out to the Ennis family. Bozy is my guy, right? Everybody wants to bash Boots. Boots wanted to fight Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, all those guys. See, this is why I don't like talking boxing, because when you bring up those facts, and they always told him, "Oh, you got to wait your turn." Remember Earl Spence? Oh, you got to wait your turn, right? He had to wait his turn when he wanted to fight all these guys when he was at 147. Never got those fights. I guess that's the business of boxing. But now that he has moved on, like he said, Boots, damned if you do, damned if you don't. All right, but let me get back to the Devin Haney era. You also addressed the fact that he ran out of the ring, but you didn't say that. But that's what they said he did when Shakur Stevenson came into the ring at 135 after he beat it Lomachenko. And who would have put that fight on? It's a great question. I believe they had money issues. That's why that fight never really moved forward. Because that member at CW, if you remember, Bill's
Say it again. I can't. You
I
going in and out,
got it right
bro?
here in my notes. Bill's guys, the guys, and I was breaking this down. They was
Uh
putting
huh.
out all these fake offers. Remember, they said that he got offered $8 million, which was fake. Then a flat fee of $5 million, which was also fake. So I just think like that fight was dead before it even started because it was always money issues. And this is professional prize fighting. Money makes the world go round. But I do think that he definitely did not want to fight Shakur. I can't debunk that. But I can just say this is the Devin Haney era because when you break down Shakur's accolades, who probably is the closest to him as far as accolades, 3 divisions unified, Devin's resume of champions is a lot more than Shakur. And with Terrence Crawford, like I said, on the back nine, I believe this is the Terrence Crawford era, but the Terrence Crawford era is ending,
Right.
right? How many more years do you think Terrence Crawford got? He's no spring chicken. He's
Yeah, a
on the
couple.
back nine. He's planning his retreat, his retirement, right? That is why I
Yeah.
said this is the Devin Haney era. Shout out to T Dog in the building. T, what up, man? T, do you want to come on, T? If
Can
you
I?
are
Can I ask?
available, go ahead,
Hey,
go ahead.
Sam. One
Cook,
more
cook.
thing I wanted. One
Go
more thing
ahead.
I wanted to say is that and I left this out, but at 135, Bill Haney even he even said that when the I don't know, he said I'm not going with debating him. I think he said when it gets hot at the division, they moving up.
Yeah, I see
So
that.
my question is when it's time, because I know my guy, like I'm being honest with him, when my guy said he was at 135, it's hard for him to make 140, 147, whatever. If he ever decided, because he said he wanted to fight Conor Ben at 147, if he decides to go at 147, do you believe that the Haney's gonna stay, or if they gonna go up as well?
You
And
know,
when the stove is hot,
I think Devin is he's settled in right now. 147 is his division right now. He's coming to conquer it. That's
like
why this
he don't.
is the Devin Haney era. I don't think he's
He,
running from Shakur. I
I,
think what he's doing, he's laying down, he's mastering territories, man.
I
He's
just think he
mastering
been running.
territories.
He been
I,
running ever since to me. He been
I
running
don't
ever since to me, man.
I
That's
don't
just
I
my
don't
opinion.
think I don't think he's running. He's doing is he's mastering territories, right? You see, Shakur is now attempting to be a champion at 140. Devin Haney is just one step ahead of him, right? Because Shakur, I
Yeah,
think, remember, Shakur came in the game at 126. Let's not lose sight of that.
facts, facts, facts.
See, that's what you see. We got to cover the whole board and spectrum. He came in the game very, very light in the ass. No disrespect. 126. Captured the title at 126. Moved up to 130. Captured two titles, right?
Yep.
Then he's at 135 now. And he has what? A title. Whereas Devin Haney came in the game at 135. Undisputed, right?
Right.
Moved up, knocked off Regis at 140 WBC. Now he has moved up to 147 and knocked off who's afraid of the big bad wolf, the big bad. Oh goddamn, Brian Norman Jr. Right? So
Facts.
so they both moving and grooving. It's just that their trajectories were never on the same. But eventually it can. And I think it may happen at 147 because I don't see Devin is trying to become undisputed at 147. And
I see that.
he has a great chance because to me, 147 is very weak.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's talking about that, right? And,
Yep.
and and I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who it offends. When you say a guy like Brian Norman Jr. was the creme de la creme at 147, and we just watched him get smoked, what does that say about the division? Especially after what we just witnessed. The creme de la creme of that division prior to him was Terrence Crawford. And before him, it was Earl Spence. And many people were saying that Brian Norman was an Earl Spence type. You know, fluff. Shout out to my man Barry in the Box will say he's all fluff. He's a fluff, fluff, right? Fluff, bunch of fluff, right? But hey, what do I know? All right, let me see. You brought up another topic I want to touch on. Oh, Ryan Garcia. I think that from this performance right here, it's obvious. And shout out to Mickey Bay and Greg Hackett, right? Mickey was over there with Greg. They worked on that. Because if you've seen, Devin Haney was prepared for that left hook. He even ate it. He caught it in the first round and took it rather well. But the flaws that he showed against Ryan Garcia, he definitely made the adjustments. And that's kudos to him and his team, right? Making those adjustments. Because Ryu,
Mhm.
aka um, Brian Norman Jr. was throwing the Haryugans. He was jumping in. Haryugan, Haryugan, Haryugan. Right? He was Haryugan. He was jumping, man. He was getting that kangaroo jump on, trying to land that hook. You know? Right? He could not get it in. Right? Haryugan, Haryugan. Right? Didn't land it
Yeah.
though. He landed a couple times, but did not land it. So I think it's the Devin Haney era right now. But like I said earlier, Shakur Stevenson has strong backing with his big brother Terrence Crawford, and if he makes a statement against Teofimo Lopez, that can kind of throw the Devin Haney era off because Teofimo Lopez, who you brought up, is a very accomplished fighter.
Yep.
He's accomplished. He's a hell of a guy, man. Like you know, he has the same undisputed at 135. Some question, but he has it. He also has the victory over Lomachenko
Yep.
and Josh Taylor, was which could have been should have been another undisputed, but I believe Josh Taylor dropped a belt. You know,
Mhm.
dropped the belt, man, and it is what it is, man. But you can go on now, CW. Continue to cook.
And I put all those fighters except Tank and Shakur. I put them in different bracket, but with To the Haneys and Ryan, I put them in the same bracket. So like when I look at fighters, that's who I look at, like the elite on the top. Stevenson and Tank. Even I mean, I know he's young, but I can see it in him. Mason as well, you know. And some fighters, you just can't sleep on, like Roach. You can't sleep on that guy. He had a good performance with Tank, but we'll see what he do with Pitbull. If it was it a fluke or was it real? You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, that's how I look at the elite fighters. Like of when it's time for them, if we ever get it, Sauce. You told me not to really talk about what I want, but if we ever get to Shakur and Haney, like I'm sure that Shakur gonna be victorious that fight with Haney, even because I don't Bill ain't a good trainer to me, so I'm not you know all for Haney beating Shakur at all. He can fight him 100 times. Like I sent you. He can fight him 100 times. He ain't never gonna beat Shakur, man. That's just
Damn,
my opinion. That's just my
damn.
opinion, and I put my money where my mouth is. So anybody wanting to get down,
Mm.
you know what
So
it is.
you don't think Bill's a good trainer?
I don't think he's a good trainer at all.
Mm.
I think
Okay.
he be stealing a lot of people's stuff, but you know I don't think he's a good trainer, man. And not even Brian Norman Senior. I don't think he was a good trainer as well.
Yeah,
So
well, that Dumber and Dumber, Lloyd and Floyd. It's Dumber and Dumber, man. They ain't counterpunching. It's the first round, brother. So he's not counterpunching. He don't got nothing. This the first round. Yeah, I can't defend that right there. But Bill, I can defend. I'm gonna say this in Bill's fairness, right? Bill may not be the best trainer, but one thing I can honestly say about Bill, you said he steals, right? Bill will
yeah,
go and get those guys that know what they're talking about, man. He does do that. Because one thing about Devin, right? If we look at Devin, the schooling of Devin Haney, and I think Bill said this, right? That's why I have to give him his flowers. Devin Haney learned from the professors, Floyd Mayweather Sr., Yoel Judah, right? That's
yeah.
Zab's dad. Also,
They they
Shane Mosley,
they
Mickey Gay,
family.
Virgil Hunter. So he's been learning from elite minds in boxing. And that's Bill. Bill, like you said, he steals or he borrows the sauce from them, right? So I would say Bill
Yeah,
knows what he's doing. He's smart. He's not dumber and dumber. Oh, run in there. The fire's hot. Let's run in there and get burned. Run in there. Don't test the waters. I know that water's boiling hot. Let's run in there. Get burned. Go get burned. You know?
right.
Go get burned. Oh, goddamn. Give me a towel. So that's what happens.
So my thing is this though, Sauce. So you said that they'll be stealing. I mean, I said he be stealing. I'm sorry, but all these trainers and all these taught this guy how to fight, right? Or he learned from them. Let's say it like that. He don't use it. He hardly use it in the fight, but in sparring, man, that boy be doing what he need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
my whole dilemma with Devin Haney. Man, when you gonna show us in the lights what you all about, man?
So you say that
I
we
wasn't
need.
impressed. I wasn't impressed his last fight, man. That's what I'm saying. I
It
still
wasn't.
think he's still struggling. Sorry, Sauce. I know I cut you off, but
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. So let me ask you this: you was not impressed. What could he have done? Right? What could
um,
he have done?
Daddy was talking about it was the Debo Deb, right? And
Yes.
if he didn't knock him out, what would you say about the fight? If he didn't knock him down, I mean, he didn't knock him out. He knocked him down. What would you say? If he didn't knock him down, what would you say, Sauce? Like, was
Yeah.
it a nice performance? Was it beautiful? Was he jabbing? Was he giving them hooks? Was he going to the body? What was he doing? Like, what what was so oppressive about it? Like, he knocked him down. Hey, kudos to you. But why you didn't finish the job, Debo Dab? I mean, what's Debo all about? Like, I didn't understand that. Like, Debo was a bully, man. He'll knock you out.
Yeah, well,
And the Normans,
he
huh?
bullied the bully. I think he bullied the bully, right? I gotta just go off of the YouTube boxing vibe, right? I'm just that's why I'm on it. We YouTube, everybody talks boxing. All these niggas that was
Oh,
talking boxing, right?
oh
Brian
man,
Norman was
I'm
the
listening.
killer, man. Brian Norman was the big bad wolf. He was tough. Remember, break the meniscus, the meniscus. He was gonna break his meniscus, right? So if I go off of that, I don't know boxing. I just watched these guys on the internet that talked about it. It was a 50-50 fight. Devin coming off of being gun shy, right? With Jose
Yep.
Ramirez. To me, I'm just being a green fan, right? I listen to all these guys that do all the views on YouTube. That was impressive. If if I don't know Devin, he has a glass chin. He's chinny. He's gonna get knocked out. So I'm watching this now, right? I
Yeah.
see him not only take the punch, then he drops this guy, has this guy. Now, this is what I got this in my notes too, right here. They said that Devin Haney holds, he clinches. A lot of those clinches later in the rounds, Brian Norman Jr. was the one doing them. So to me, just watching, not really knowing boxing, listening to these expert YouTubers with their channels and all their views, Devin Haney looked rather good. Because I thought he was going to get knocked out. I thought he had pillow fists. For a guy that had pillow fists, man, he had that guy looking like a slab of meat. I thought it was the Rocky movie. That guy's face was all fucked up. And then when
That's
I
how she.
seen Dev looked like he was ready to go to a Nation of Islam meeting. All he needed was the bow tie. Allahu Akbar. Right? But
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Right? I don't know. It's the Devin Haney era right now, man. He said they're gonna say it was snap. That's why he did all of
No,
that. Maybe it was.
no,
Maybe it
I'm not
was.
saying it was. I'm not saying it was snack, but I know he did that day. He did that day swing on him and knocked him down. So it's what it was. It's what it was.
But yo,
All the Brian Norman who was talking that shit, they got what they deserve, man.
yeah, but let me ask you this, right? And me and you talked about this behind the scenes. I was telling you, I was like, yo, not for nothing. Devin Haney was spawned with Charles Cornwell,
Yep.
who was a legit 55, 54 pounder, killer, pressure fighter, right?
Yep.
Also, Troy Isley. Troy Isley is a legit 160-pound fighter. And then Kevin Newman, I believe he fights at 168. So he was in there with big, strong guys, much stronger than Brian Norman Jr.
That's a
Right? Because
fact.
let's not forget, before Brian Norman jumped up into 147, he was a 140 pounder. And
Damn.
then, like I
Yeah, he
said, he
was.
knocked out a couple guys at 147. But his first couple of fights with Top Rank, I don't think he knocked nobody out, man. Did he? I can't remember.
I don't
I
remember
just
either.
know he went on he turned it up, right? Look, this is why it's so easy to trick the boxing fans, man. It's like you get the right content creator, throw a spin out there, these niggas run with it, right?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
He fought Santillion, and he was getting his head popped off in that fight, but he weathered the storm and put Santillion down, became interim champion. And this is where shout out to Brad Goodman and Brad Jacobs. They are the matchmakers at Top Rank. They put out the wand. This is the wand right here for y'all to see it. They went to the board. This is the board. Well, I got the board over there. I can go get the board. They went to the matchmaker board and they said abracadabra, Derek Cuevas. Derek Cuevas looked the part. He
Oh,
was big,
yeah.
strong, and tough. He got punched in his face one time and quit. Oh shit, Brian Norman is a killer. Then they said abracadabra. They got Jin Sasaki, who fought like a Brian Norman, but an unathletic Brian Norman, trying to trade hooks, sitting in the pocket, limited to no head movement. Ideal opponent for the what? The jump kangaroo hook. That is what Brian Norman landed. But like I said, that guy, he's easy. If you watch the tape, an athletic elite fighter can see a jump hook coming from a mile away. Oh, Yugen.
Facts.
Oh, Yugen.
Facts.
Oh, Yugen. They're going to catch that. They're going to catch that. And we watched Devin Haney not only catch it, time it, and get his shit off quicker, and the rest is history. But people just automatically push Brian Norman to elite level status when we just talked about it. When we look at the resumes, not only did Devin Haney fight elite level fighters, right? He beat some elite level fighters. And Jose Ramirez, who a lot of people did not like how the fight went, but he beat him. Lomachenko, an elite, impressive fighter with footwork. So when I was hearing all of these dummies, right? Gotta call it what it is, dummies, right? YouTube boxing dummies. Oh, Brian Norman's footwork. Has Brian Norman Jr. ever displayed any type of footwork like a Lomachenko?
No.
I don't. That's what I was saying. Yo, please, somebody send me the video. I like to watch videos. I study, so I want to see the video where his footwork was on some Lomachenko type shit. But if Devin was in there and he weathered the storm with the Lomachenko footwork, you think, and I quote, a guy, and I shout out to Greg Hackett, that wears big ass Nike boots, he's fighting in Gore-Tex. He fights in big boots, man. Right? Was going to have the footwork to confuse Devin, let alone cut off the ring. That's what we watched last week, man. Textbook.
Yeah.
Textbook. But go ahead, CW. He said, LOL, Ryu and Ken. Yeah, he was throwing a Street Fighter. Hayugen. Hayugen. He was throwing Hayugens, man. Yeah, he was throwing. Yeah, look, hold on. I'm gonna let you go, CW. You know what he was throwing? Remember the cartoon? Remember the cartoon when they were getting into a fight and he was like, "Why I order?" He was throwing one of those. Right? he was throwing one of those shit. You know the punches where somebody like, "Ah!" Right? They scream and roar before they punch. That's what he was throwing. Why I order? Go ahead, CW. You got it. You got it.
Oh man. So going forward, if we don't get the Stevenson fight and the Haney fight, Sauce, I do want to see Devin Haney go with his word, talking about he'll fight all the fighters that we think that's their best fighters. I guess that's what he said. I don't want to misquote him. And we just have to see, because
Yeah,
that's what
listen,
he said.
I'm gonna tell you, right? And I'm gonna say alleged, right? I'm gonna say alleged.
Okay.
This is all alleged, right? If Shakur Stevenson, this is alleged, right? I don't want y'all to say, yo, this guy said this is what they're gonna do. If Shakur Stevenson defeats Teofimo Lopez January 31st, he will be recognized as the WBO champion at 140. Devin Haney, who recently just won the WBO at 147, in all likelihood, he's still going to have that belt. If Shakur Stevenson wins 140 WBO with Teofimo in January, he can automatically jump up and go after the WBO at 147. Now, I'm not saying he's going to do this. I don't know. They still got to fight, right? That's why I said this
Right.
is all alleged. This is all alleged. But he
Mm-hmm.
can do that. He can definitely do that if he is successful January 31st. Will he do that? We have to wait to see. But that is what boxing is good for.
That was a not. I mean, I know you said alleged, but that's a good gem, though, man. You already
Yeah,
know
well,
they're gonna
I don't
run with
know.
that.
I don't look. It's alleged. I don't know. I
They
don't
gonna
nobody. I don't talk to nobody. I'm just saying. If it happens, it
they gonna try
happens.
to run.
Yo,
They'll
listen.
run
If
with
it
that.
happens, yo, listen. If it happens, it happens. Just remember who said it, right? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, right? I don't know, man. These guys do views, CW. They do
Yeah.
all they do all these views and do all this shit, but they can't show you a mother effing thing they do, right? Oh, do something, nigga. Do something. Come outside, motherfucker. Where you at, nigga? Get out the bushes, goddammit. Why you in the bushes, goddammit? You've been watching for 51 minutes, scared to comment, motherfucker. Comment. But go ahead, CW.
But I do want him to, I do want him to prove us wrong about Boots. I don't think he could beat Boots, but we could go ahead and
That's a tough fight, man. Boots is a big, strong guy, man. I would,
I don't.
I wish, you know what? Look, fuck it, right? Right? I know I was hard on this guy, right? You know what he should do? He should just
Oh
lick his,
man.
yeah, he should just lick his wounds, right? I'm putting this out here. 52-minute mark, man. Yo, lick your wounds, right? Go get you a tune-up fight at 154 and go beat up Boots, Brian Norman Jr. Because remember, Boots ran from you. You
Yep.
can knock out Boots, man. Go knock Boots out right now, man. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, move up to 154, and go get Boots, man. That could give you the rebirth, right?
Yep. That's facts. Yeah.
Because Boots ran from you. A nigga that's running from you, you probably could beat, right?
Yep.
The
That's what he
nigga ran
said.
from you, right?
That's what they
We
said.
know.
He ran from them. So go up there and
Look,
test
yeah,
that waters.
yeah. In the words of Joe Dini, well, that guy, he was easy. I got it on tape. I got it on tape, man. Go up there and beat up Boots, man. Word, you out here, your dad out here saying Boots ran from you. Go beat Boots up, man. Word. Go beat up Boots, man. Just like I told you, right? Right, CW. We got the receipts over here, right? Right? Go
Yep.
beat up Boots. Just like I told you, right, about Richard Hitchison
Yep.
and Gary Antoine Russell. Didn't I say Gary Antoine Russell was gonna come out and get on his bumper? I got the tape,
Yep.
man.
You did.
That guy, he's easy, man. I got the tape, man. I got the tape, man. Who that guy? He's easy. I beat him down. He went down like this, down to his knees. Right? I got it on tape. I got it on tape, man. Right?
All right.
It's like it's the unwritten rule in boxing, right? That what happens in the gym stays in the gym. But when
That's
some
facts.
fighters, and some teams and some coaches, they be like, "Yo, man, pump your brakes. We know you're not like that, right?" Richard Hitchison said, "Yo, he's not like that. Nobody listened, right?" Africa
Yeah.
was like, "Yo, he's good. He's strong, right? He's strong, right?
Yep.
But he's green." What did we see last week? Didn't he look green? He looked
Yep.
green, but nobody listened. Africa was hating. Yo, he's
Yep. That's what he
hating.
said.
Remember the father? Oh, Africa's pussy. He's a bitch. No, he been in the ring with your son. He been in there with him. Everybody knows. Like you guys spar to try to knock guys out. Your reputation is from Tank Davis and Crawford, right?
Yep.
And Team Crawford, don't get mad at me for putting this out there, but it is what it is. When he jumped out there and tried to front like he did what he did to Crawford, Terrence Crawford and them invited him into the camp because Bud was going to beat the shit out of him. Like,
Yeah.
come be one of the sparring partners for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And you was gonna get beat up, nigga. You was
Yeah.
gonna get beat up, nigga. But you didn't you declined. Now they may get mad at me for
Yeah.
putting this out there. That's what it was. You was gonna come out there and get beat up, nigga. You was
Now
gonna
that.
get beat up, nigga. Word. Remember, because they tried to run. Oh, yo, he rocked Crawford. Yo, he
Yep.
rocked him. Remember that?
I remember.
He rocked
I remember.
Crawford. Right? That's how
Yeah.
he got
Yeah.
his
Bernie.
deal. Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
Bernie
that's how he
told him.
got his, yo, that's how he got his deal. Somebody debunked this. The 56-minute mark. That's how he got his deal. Because they was running with the narrative that he did all these things to Tank Davis and Terrence Crawford and sparring. And they never matriculated over to the bright lights.
Yeah, he was on that one. You was right, because Bernie. I remember Bernie telling him come up to the gym, and they denied that real fast. Sauce.
But yo, CW, alleged. We gotta say alleged.
Yeah.
We don't
No,
want to get people upset.
I
Alleged.
led. You right. You right. You
Alleged.
right. You
Allegedly. He declined the offer, right? Yeah, listen.
Yep.
If a motherfucker can't whoop my ass and they telling me, yo, come to the gym and we could work and this, that, and the third, I'm coming. Well, fuck, why would not come? You can't beat me up, nigga. I'm here. I knocked you out, nigga. I'm there. What's up? I'm coming. That's I don't know. I don't know. You see how look, all I'm saying is right. I told you with Richard Hitchison in Africa, with Richard Hitchison and Gary Antoine Russell. Why do you think Gary Antoine Russell's on his bumper so hard? Like, yo, what up, nigga? Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's lock in. Right? He's confident. Why do you think he's confident?
He beat.
Normally when a fighter is confident and they like, yo, they ain't ducking no fade or no work. That should just tell you. But when you put it out there, this, that, and the third, and then you get called out and you ducking the work, ducking the fade.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, what do I know, man? Well, that guy, he was easy. I got it on tape. I got it on tape. I got it on tape, man. I got it on tape, man.
Yeah, man.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Didn't I tell you this too? Then I'm gonna let you go, right? I got my receipts here, man. Right? I remember me and you did a classic live stream, and I said, "This is my receipt right here." And then I'm gonna let you cook. I said, "Yo, Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr. will be Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford all over again." Now, it was other than the stoppage and the knockout. But remember, leading into the Earl Spence Terrence Crawford fight, Earl Spence was the bigger, stronger guy. He was just gonna beat the shit out of Bud.
Yeah.
Went the total opposite direction. Going into this fight, Brian Norman was the stronger, superior guy. He was gonna fold Devin Haney. We did not see
Yep.
that. I called it. I just want to say I called it. But go ahead,
You called
CW.
it. You called it. And like I said, I gave you flowers. But yeah, like I said about Devin, though, like I said, I want to see him fight. Even Hitchison too, if he could get past
It's a good
Antoine,
fight.
if they ever fight. If they ever
I
fight,
don't, I don't, I
you
don't,
know,
I don't think he wants to fight Antoine. I think
because he always
they're gonna keep him far away from Antoine as they can. They're not gonna fight Antoine. He will
is
move
Antoine.
up and drop his belt.
That's what he wants
59,
to do.
59 minute, 37 second mark. I put the stamp on that. He will drop that belt before he fights Gary Antoine Russell.
That's what he's trying to do. Sauce, you know that he trying to fight the Haneys. He trying to get out of there.
He's more
So
confident. He's more confident in facing Devin. That's all about confidence. Just like they were confident that they was going to do what they did to Brian Norman.
yeah, okay, yeah,
It's all about confidence. This the boxing. Boxing is the new WWF, man. It's WWE, man.
that's facts.
These guys ain't fighting nobody. That they if they know it's gonna be a tough fight, them days is over, man. Them days is over, man. They ain't trying to get no hard fights. If they know they're gonna have, that's why certain fighters, you gotta respect them. You
Yes, sir.
know, you gotta respect them. The fighters that's going in there, knowing they up against it, and putting it all out. You know, because most of these guys, like I said, they're picking and choosing. It's matchmaking.
Yes,
It's
sir.
matchmaking, man. They're like, nah, that style is gonna give me fits. I'm not fighting him. That's why, yo, at the end of the day, I did not front on Canelo because I knew I was like, yo, Bud is gonna beat him up, man. That's a match, a match problem for him, bro. Remember I told you that? I said, yo, if Terrence Crawford takes his punch at
Yep.
168, it's over. And that's what they was banking on. They was banking on Bud wasn't gonna be strong enough. His punch resistance wasn't gonna be there. And once that was out the window, you see how that fight played out. You seen how that fight played out, man.
That was a massacre, man.
Yeah. Styles make fights, man. Styles make fights, man.
And I know I wanted to ask you, Sauce. So, we had a little a disagreement, but when we talk about uh elite fighters, you know, and if I'm wrong, just smack me. But I wanted to ask you, do you think Devin Haney is the elite fighter in your opinion? To me, I don't think he's elite, but I know we had a little disagreement on it, so let's talk about it. Uh, my elite fighter does it all. He has good IQ, good distance, make adjustments in the fights, good footwork, um, and it goes on and on. And skills, my favorite, the skills pays the bills. Um, I just wanted to know your observation about that, Sauce.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's an elite fighter. I think he's a well moved. Bill is very strategic. He's managed very well. But he's definitely an elite fighter. Because when you look at his resume, like I said, Lomachenko, right? He has many
Okay.
champions. He has a lot of champions. Whether they were old and wore out, when he got them, he still got them. He fought champions. And then now you got to add the fact that he's a three division world champion. And he wanted the Tank Davis fight. Like he pushed for that fight. Never got it. Now Shakur Stevenson is questionable. But
Okay.
Tank Davis, they was pushing the line for that fight hard. Hard. They even had Turkey willing to put the bread up, but they never
Mm-hmm.
got that.
I
They
remember.
never got that. And if you said it yourself, Tank Davis is elite,
Yes.
right?
Hmm.
That's why I say Devin Haney's elite. Devin Haney's been in the ring with these guys. Whether it's sparring, it's not underneath the lights. Shakur, who was an elite guy, Tank Davis, who was an elite guy,
Hmm.
Lomachenko, underneath the lights, elite guy.
Hmm.
So I say he's an elite guy because Brian Norman Jr., who was a champion, like we can't take that from him. He made him
He
look
was
basic. He
he
made him
wasn't
look basic.
elite.
He made him
He
look
was
like his levels. Exactly. So that's why I say Devin Haney's an elite guy. Because if Devin Haney was an elite guy, he would have went in there and got knocked out. But not only did he not get knocked out, Brian Norman
that
Jr.
makes
couldn't
sense.
even get off on him. This guy was putting people in comas. So I think Devin's definitely elite. He's moved strategically very well. Bill is one of the best managers in the game when it comes to picking and choosing his prey.
I won't take that away from him. Yeah, he's good on that.
Yeah.
He's good on that. I give him that. Like, I don't want to make it like I'm hating on nobody because I'm not hating. I'm just talking facts, basically, mostly. So you know what I mean. So it's just I see different
Yes.
fighters, different levels of fighters. That's what I'm saying. I see different with Devin Haney. I don't think he's on top. You know, but we just have to see,
I
man.
I just think that like when it comes to Devin Haney and social media, especially like YouTube and X, um, they have a strong movement with controlling the narratives
Yeah,
and like I said, it's all about illusion with this with social media and trickery, right? Because
yeah,
the average boxing fan, especially, they all they want to do is be tricked. They don't. They look. The average boxing internet fan is somebody that sits around. They sitting around, right? They're on the internet. So if you can do something catchy on the internet, whether it is thumbnails, editing videos, right, putting together
yeah,
highlight. Like we just watched it with Brian Norman. They pulled the okey doke, right? These are
yeah,
people are supposed to be like historians and know boxing. He had basically two showcase fights, and they finessed it, and he all his flaws. Nobody analyzed. Well, what's his name? Bill Haney and shout out to Mickey Bay and those guys over there. They broke it down. They knew, but the people that sit online and talk boxing every day, we watched it. They had no clue.
that's
They
fact.
had no clue. I sat back and laughed. I was like, yo, I can't wait. Because now I'm going to really blow the fuck up with my receipts. I'm going to blow up. Because I've been stamping this shit, stamping it. Boom, 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 boom.
Long
Okay, so
time,
now
yeah.
all of a sudden this dude is this. But where was that at then? Where was that at then? Where was that at then? Right? But it is what it is. I mean, like I said, boxing is the new WWE. It's the music business. Um, if you are an agent, a character, a cartoon, man, you take those type of deals, you good. You good. But if you are somebody that is, you too raw and uncut, and you be like, I don't get that. You question shit, they are gonna
Yeah,
suppress you and hide you
yeah,
because you are fucking up the illusion, right? You are fucking up the illusion. Let me ask you this, man. How do you feel about all those guys, right? And there's so many of them. They made the father crash out. They was on Brian Norman's wave. Where they at now, man?
they go to the next. They ain't no lower T in this game, man. They go to the next
Yeah,
uh what event. You want to call it event or fighter or
yeah, man.
they ain't lower T to their fighters, man.
That's why these fighters need to wake up, man. But you better
They
stop
said
fucking. You better stop fucking with these niggas that be trying to ride your wave.
right, exactly.
Better
They
wake
go to
up.
the next wave, but they think they
Yeah.
have a wave, but they don't got nothing, man. They be capping
Yo,
and
it's crazy. Yo, like I said, that Biggie song, Jay Z, Too Short, it was all good just a week ago. Yo, that's Brian Norman. Yo, just a week
yep,
ago, he was the next big thing. I could pull up receipts with niggas was like, yo, he's a star. Devin was nervous. Yeah, Devin Haney was nervous, man. He had nervous energy. That's matter
yeah.
of fact, I got one of the receipts right here. This is one of the funniest receipts. Hold on. Hold
I
on.
think they be listening to Roy Jones. Roy Jones said something like that. So he said in
Yeah.
the face off, if the person that looks away, 9 out of 10 they gonna lose the fight or some crap. So
Well, that shit didn't play out with Dev. Dev Dollars. Dev Dollars went out there and cashed that check, man. Yeah, Dev Dollars cashed that check, right?
He did win.
And look,
He
they
did
knew,
win.
right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mickey Bay. Mickey Bay did a fire interview with Greg Hackett. You got to check that shit out.
How much did
Look,
you
they knew right
study
here.
Brian Norman Jr.? This nigga easy. How much
This
did you
nigga's easy.
study Brian Norman Jr.?
You asked me, I want 3 minutes to do what I need to do. Nope, I ain't even need to look. I studied him for 5 minutes the whole camp, and I knew what to do.
Because we were sold on something with Brian
Look,
Norman
see,
Jr.
you heard what he said? Look, that's why I like Two Tone. Two Tone is one of the agents. See what he said? We were sold on something on Brian Norman. Sold. Yes, you were sold. But if you know what you're watching and you're supposed to be a real influencer, a teacher, a professor, you would have knew. Why would you be sold on something when the stats, the statistics show different?
And it looks like Devin made absolute easy work of the situation. So were you like just laughing at the world, like the world wilding right now? This nigga easy. Like what happened with that?
Oh, 100%. But I ain't gonna say easy.
Yo, that's how Mickey Bay's a fighter, man. If Mickey Bay didn't sound like my man Joe Dini, oh, that guy, he was easy. I got it on tape. Yeah, that nigga was easy, man. Yo, Brian Norman Sr., you gotta shoot the fade with Mickey Bay, man. When you see Mickey Bay, man, you gotta get on Mickey's helmet, man. You be like, yo, when niggas give their opinion, you be wanting to fight niggas, man. You gotta want to fight Mickey Bay now. Mickey Bay was sitting there laughing, man. Laughing, man. But go ahead, CW. You got it.
Oh, man. They just had a good game plan against Norman, man.
Yeah.
And they, kudos to them.
Yo,
Kudos to the Haneys, man.
I wonder what tape they seen. They must have had a good tape too, man. They knew what they was looking at, man. I was gonna ask Greg, man, but I was setting this up for us. When Greg had him on, I wanted to ask Mickey Bay, yo, what tape did you watch, man? What tape did you see? Because he said 5 minutes. So he had to see something, man. He said he studied the 10 minutes, but 5 minutes he already knew. So I'm like,
man.
I wonder what tape he had, man.
He better have those two.
I wonder what tape he had, man. I know I had a tape. Remember, I told you. I was like, yo, listen, man, don't lose your money, CW. Just chill.
Yeah.
I was like, don't do it, man. If I was a grimy nigga, I'd have been like, yo, look, if I was grimy, if I was all these things that niggas be saying I am on this internet, I would have betted you. I'd have been like, yo, what you want to bet? I'd have been like, yo, what you want to bet? I was like, nah, fam, don't do it, man. I was like, yo, it ain't gonna go how you think, man.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna get exposed, man. Somebody's gonna have 2 left feet out there, man.
Yep.
Somebody's gonna have 2 left feet. Right?
Yeah.
Don't do it, man. Because a lot of these niggas that sit online and talk boxing, they can't even fight, man. They want to talk about fighting and shit. Like, nigga, can you fight? If you walked outside right now, somebody punched you in your face, do you know how to defend yourself? Do you know how to, but yo, that's the shit that is crazy with this YouTube shit. Yo, niggas that don't even know how to defend themselves. Niggas that don't even know how to defend themselves. They will speak on some of the highest skilled warriors. They speak on them. Like, yo, you watch it. What these niggas do, these fight parties. These niggas be doing fight parties and be having all this expert advice in front of a computer. Like, nigga, show me that, man. Show me you doing that, man. It's easy to say, oh, man, yeah, he should have slipped right there. All right? But that's what these niggas do, CW. That's what they do, man. But go ahead, man. You got it. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I wanted to add this is kind of disturbing though to me, man. Uh, they said that Devin Haney, he got a yes man around him, man.
Mm,
And like,
yeah,
if he wanna eat at let's say he wants to eat at Taco Bell, if you don't want Taco Bell, they'll kick you out off the
man.
I just wanted what you think about that sauce? That's what I heard, man.
I'm gonna
It
say
sounds
this.
like some YouTube shit. It sounds like
Yeah,
some
yeah,
YouTube
yeah, yeah.
shit.
Look, yeah. I'm gonna say this. I think that Dev Dollars, right? I think that Dev Dollars, he don't have. I think his YouTube crew, the guys that Bill employs on YouTube, yes, they're definitely, yes, man. I definitely think that they are. But I think like his inner crew, like the DHP guys, I don't think so. I think that he got a solid team around him, and it
Okay.
shows, man. It shows like they were well prepared, right? I got this in my notes too, right? Like Bill said, right? Bill said this. I didn't say it, right?
Exactly.
They were out coached, right? Um, Dev, hold on. I got this in my notes right here. Look, it's in my notes, right? Hold on. It's in my notes right there, right? Dev was over there early. He got acclimated to the time. He was sparring. He was doing all these things. They was not ready. They was training in the parking garage, man.
Right.
Right? Right? They were ready, right? Whereas this guy was the world champion. Remember this? We talked about this behind the scenes.
Hmm.
He didn't even have a media workout till after Devin did.
Yeah. He was
And
doing
then
crazy shit.
and then this shit was like you could tell it was on some gimmicks of Russ type shit because the nigga jumped in a helicopter.
Yeah. There you go.
Like I told you I was gonna talk about this after the fact, right? And I also want to talk about this now too, right?
Okay.
And you don't have to be a part of this, but I want to talk about this, right? I talked about this with you too behind the scenes. I said this guy spent more time talking about Boots Ennis than preparing for Devin Haney, man. He talked about Boots Ennis, man. Right?
That
He
is true. He
talked
did.
about Boots Ennis, right?
Yeah.
Every chance he got, right? He was worried about Boots. Dog, you about to fight Devin. Why are you so worried about Boots?
You ain't fighting Boots. You fighting Devin, right? You should be focused on. Yeah. It's facts.
And
You thought he did something.
it all played out, man. It all played out. Cause it's like, yo, dog, you're not even focused on your task. You're
Yep.
not like, yo, I could pull the content up. All the videos and the interviews he did with Millie City. He talked
Mm.
more about Boots. Like, dog, you're not even focused on your opponent. They already broke you down. You see what Mickey Bay said? Yo, man, 5 minutes. He's gonna want to fight Mickey Bay. Yo, Mickey, man, be ready, man. He's gonna run down on you, man. He might want to fight. Yeah, that guy always wants to fight niggas, right? He always wants to fight somebody, man. Over their boxing opinion, right? He just ain't running to the right person yet, cause he's gonna run down on the right person and want to fight, and it's gonna go real left for him, man.
Yep.
It's gonna go real left for him, man. Right? Cause he loves to want to fight fans. That's why, listen, Tim Bradley, man, you should have stole on that nigga, man. You would have been good, right? Word about the Brad, you should have just stole on that nigga, man. You should have just stole on that nigga. Cause you Tim Bradley. It would have got brushed underneath the rug, man. If you would have stole on him, right? Yeah, I would have got brushed underneath the rug. Word to my mother, man. You should have just got belligerent and ignorant for a split second, man, and just stole on them, right? For real,
Right.
man. I was right there. I was right there. I was hoping Bradley was. I was like, yo, he should just steal on this nigga, man. This nigga's making the scene. Like, yo, why you making a scene, man? Word. You making a scene, man.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Yeah, man.
He
He's
don't
making
fight Bill. They need to Bill Haney and them need to get it on though. To me.
Nah, Bill ain't gonna fight that nigga, man. Bill will shoot that nigga, man. Bill and them niggas be having them guns, nigga. That nigga will get
Oh
clapped.
shit.
Look, he'll get clapped before he get a fight, man. That nigga, Bill and them be having them hammers, man. That nigga will get touched.
I thought they could fight.
They'll put something hot in that nigga. They'll put something hot in that nigga and cool him right off. CW, they'll cool his goofy ass right off.
I thought they could fight in the
Yeah,
bathroom, man.
yeah, they'll cool that goofy nigga right off, man. Goofy ass
Oh,
nigga,
that's
man.
funny.
That nigga's goofy, man. Goofy niggas think they always can put their hands on people and nothing happens. Right?
Yep.
You just gonna put your hands on me, huh? And I'm telling you, it ain't going that way. Okay, find out. Find out, man. Word. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this source.
Yep.
He said Bill Haney is smarter than you think. Facts. Bill ain't no sucker. These
Who
niggas,
said that?
Corey B said that. Yo,
Okay.
Bill ain't no sucker. Yeah, I don't understand. That's where a lot of these boxing fans, right? Especially the ones that just sit on YouTube and don't pull up, never be outside. Yeah, they be thinking that niggas that's in the game is pussy. Oh, that nigga's pussy. Yo, you guys don't. I always be saying this shit. The real gangsters run boxing, man. You soft niggas that sit online and debate, you the real soft niggas.
Yeah.
You niggas that sit online and want to talk boxing, you were the soft niggas. That's why you not outside. You don't push no lines. You don't be nowhere. You are the soft niggas. The niggas that you think are pussy and that's not like that, and that be getting money in boxing, those are the real gangsters, man. Not you niggas that organize live streams, that are cartoon online characters. No, you niggas are the bitches, man. You niggas are the punks. For real. But hey, what do I know, man?
I do want to say though, with Corey, what he said was he said Bill is smart. Yeah, he's smart, but you have to watch him sometimes because that nigga be lying.
All the time. Bill's a hustler, man. He's a pimp. Bill's a pimp,
That's all
man.
I'm saying.
Yo,
I
yo,
don't.
Bill, Bill is a pimp, man. Bill be running game, man. Yo, Bill be
It
like,
pimping-
Bill be spitting more game than a mouthful of full of poker chips, man. Bill be spitting that game, man. That's why Bill runs the YouTube, because
yeah.
YouTube consists of hoes, man. Male hoes, man. Yo, it's more male hoes on the YouTube boxing scene than anything, man. See, Bill just switched his game up. He don't pimp bitches. He pimp YouTube hoe niggas now, man. He pimps YouTube hoe niggas now, man. He do. He be owning these niggas' channels, man. These niggas ain't. Yo, look, man. I don't give a fuck who this offends, man. Take it how you take it. Catch me in traffic. That nigga took you bitch ass niggas out to eat. Yeah. Listen, man. Yeah, he fed you niggas off the budget. Yeah, you niggas was all happy up in there. Like that's per diem, nigga. He ripped that off. That came out the DHP expense. You niggas was happy. You niggas was sitting at the table like a hoe. Oh, that nigga took me to get lobster and steak. That's what bitches do, man. That's how you whine a bitch. You trying to entertain a bitch. He entertaining you bitches. Yo, we was eating with Bill. Them niggas is hating. They mad. No, you niggas got rocked to sleep, man. He said he taking them shopping. Yeah, they hoes, man. You take your whole shop, you get them a nice outfit and put them out there on the strip. Now get out there, bitch. Look, that's what he did. He put them on the YouTube strip. Go shake your ass. Go push these narratives. Go push these narratives. Content, y'all. It's all content, man. You know, it's cool when they do. We just talking some content, man. Like I put my feet up, y'all. Me and CW.
Oh, that shit's funny.
An hour and a half, man.
That shit funny, man.
An hour and a half.
Thank you. I want to say thank you though, Sauce, for letting me
I want to say thank
cook,
you.
man.
You can't thank me, man.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, you can't thank me, man. You a Team Shanewz boxer, man. I want to thank you because when you come on my platform and you host a whole hour and a half segment, you kill the narratives and you expose these busters. Right? This is professional business over here, man. These niggas is marks, jealous ass marks that sit online with no motion, but try to speak down on niggas that have motion, that have companies, that have stats, that's stamped and certified in the game, man.
That's facts.
And if you feel some type of way about what I'm saying, post your influence by all means, man. Just post your influence, man. Don't organize a live stream. Post something that you did in boxing, nigga.
Yeah.
Right. Post something that you did, man. Sitting online and debating and arguing and getting drunk and high, sitting in a fucking room for hours. That shit is corny. That shit is corny, man. Go to a fight. Listen, all you niggas that organize live streams, start putting your money together, right? Organize a trip. Maybe all you niggas can't go, but all you niggas that sit around one another, put your money together and be like, all right, man, this fight right here, you're gonna go represent the company. Or you're gonna go represent the goofballs. You niggas is the goof troop. So you like, this fight, you go represent the goof troop. And you niggas put all your money together, you buy your ticket to the fight, you get a hotel room, and you go out there and have them actually gain some experience. And then he could be the on-field reporter for the Goop Troop.
Oh shit. You killing this, Sauce.
They killing it, man. Yeah, they killing it, man. Cause these niggas be talking about me. And all I did was put on. All I did was put on for my brothers, for my nephews, for my daughters, and for my team. And the stamps and certifications is all over the game. And then niggas feel some type of way when I get on here and I speak on these things. And I show these things. Like, when are you niggas gonna start showing things? I don't give a fuck about your views. I could go buy views right now. I can go buy 1,000 views. But what does 1,000 views do for me? Nothing. What does 1,000 views do for me? Nothing. When I show you 1,000 views, I show you me at fights. I show you me pulling up on the players, getting it in with the players.
Yeah.
But hey, what do we
Every
know?
day.
What do we know, man? All right? Man, fuck that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. Don't watch that nigga. Nah, don't watch me. I don't want you to watch me, man. I'm good, man. You not watching me. We had a big bird on the table, right? We ate good. I still wake up every day. Like right now, if I want to leave out of here right now and go do a couple deliveries and make some money, I'll go do it. You don't have to watch me. I still do everything that I want to do in life and more. And more is going to come. Wait, yo, you niggas really, listen, when I'm officially retired and I no longer have to punch a municipality clock and you guys already feel some type of way about my boxing motion and things I do in boxing, wait till you really gonna be sick.
Yeah.
You really gonna be sick when I can actually go pull up on my cousin and go kick it with Buddy McGirt in his gym and run around his fighters and all of that. Y'all niggas is really gonna be sick, man. When I get another fighter situation and I talk about that, or I drop more merchandise and keep promoting that and marketing that, man. Or I come on here with my Nike sponsored Suffolk PAL hoodie, right?
Yeah.
No views. No views, man. No views though, man. So you dumb, jealous ass fan niggas were programmed by the wrong things. But hey, what do I know? Close this out, CW. You got this was the CW thumbnails Devin Haney era. Now I titled it the Devin Haney era because I knew it was gonna bring all you guys over here. If I would have said, yo, this is the CW thumbnails show, you would have hated. But while me saying it was the Devin Haney era, we did the views. Yeah. See, I tricked you guys. I tricked you. Well, go ahead, CW. Go
We
ahead.
we are the Eagles, not your football team Eagles,
Yeah.
but you niggas are crows out here. So we know where we stand, nigga, Negroes, and this is the SHANEWZ Shaw News Experience.
Yes.
We're popping over here,
Yeah.
and thank you, my brother,
Nah,
and keep
salute, man.
flying.
Man, thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
All
Salute.
right.
Yo, shout out to CW. This was the CW thumbnails experience with Shanewz Boxing, man. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this sauce. I may come on later on. I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends, man. I think I did enough streaming today. Yes, this is the Crawford. It's really the Crawford era, man. It's the Crawford era, man. But Devin Haney's trying to make his move. He's trying to be the next one in line. Right now, truth be told, I think the two leaders of that charge is definitely him and Shakur Stevenson. It's him and Shakur Stevenson. But salute to everybody that came through, that watched. I had the better board today, man, but I didn't have to use it. Look, you know I do my thing, y'all. Look, you know I do my thing. See, when I do my online seminars, I have my board right here. Look, I run it up for y'all. Look, Shanewz Boxing, LLC, Mr. 15%, man. You know, you do have options: media, marketing, management, consulting services, serious inquiries only, man. See the fax machine back there? You know, the fax machine right there? You know, you do have options, man. Never judge a book. Never, never judge a book by its cover, man. Never judge a book by its cover, man. Or by the views, at least I'm gonna say, man. Don't judge a book by the views, man. But yo, while I'm here, I'm gonna do some quick edits, and then matter of fact, let me see what my kids want to eat tonight, man. We can't do the turkey. That's over with. Oh, 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 here come the hammer. Oh, here come the hammer. Oh, here come the hammer. Look, that's how hammer did it. Oh, here come the hammer. Here come. Oh, I got on my USA boxing shirt. Look. Here come the hammer. Here come the hammer. Here come the hammer. For sharing. Here come the hammer. Oh man. CW, man. I didn't, damn, he got off. Shout out to CW who donated. He donated $25, man. I just seeing this now. Man. This brother, man. See, he supports, man. I did not get that notification because I was running my mouth. But salute to CW, man. $25 Cash App. Damn. $25 Cash App. Salute, CW. Salute to you, brother. Thank you so much, man. But yeah, we're gonna conclude the show. Any final questions, parting questions? The 5 that's in here. I don't got a lot to break down today. I'm gonna break down this equipment. I've been here for a while, man. I mean, I'm gonna put out a matter of fact. Let me put this video out right now while I'm still in here. Right now, I just put out a video. All right. Oh, here come the hammer. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Uh. Yeah. I can't do it, huh? All right, but we're gonna wrap this up, man. Shout out to CW Thumbnails. And I'm gonna get some edits out real quick, man. But this is the Source Experience. How is the content look? How's the content looking, y'all? It's cool when they do it, right? And the problem when I do.
You can beat me, man. I'm a real one. I'm here. I'm waiting. I've been beaten in the amateurs. I've taken L's before. We haven't taken L's in years, bro. Because we perfected the game, you know. And when we're in the ring, we're not just fighting and you know, just beating people up. We're outclassing them. We're finessing them. You know what I mean? As my trainer said, Devin Haney, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose. He never said strong fighters win, weak fighters lose, fast fighters win, slow fighters lose, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose, okay? Yeah. I fought a smarter fight against Danny Garcia, won that. I fought a smarter fight.
Yo, salute, man. Corey, thank you for that. Thank you for those uplifting words. Definitely appreciate that, man. This is a nature vibe right here. You ever want a good vibe? This is a nice vibe right here. Y'all seen that? That is the Jones compound. That is my residency. That's my retirement estate down there. That's the Jones compound. Did you see how Daffy was at home? That's what it's like to live in the country. But look at Daffy. That was puppy Daffy. Relax. They're very peaceful in the country. But that is the Jones compound. That is my residency, right? Because you know I am a landowner, right? The Jones compound. This is a nature vibe right here. You ever want a good vibe? This is a nice vibe right here. Yo, Daffy's a big dog now. Yo, remember I shared the story when I was down there drinking the moonshine with my cousins? That's the porch. We was on that porch. I woke up wee hours in the morning, messing around with them with that moonshine, that good corn liquor. You know? I woke up the wee hours in the morning messing with them, man.
Surely.
Y'all gotta.
That was the Sauce merchandise, man. But look, I'm gonna put out some quick edits real quick. And then I'll go enjoy the rest of my Saturday, man. You know, go watch some college football or something, man. You know? Sauce Experience, man. The News by Shanewz. Media Marketing Management Consultant Agent. You know, you do have options.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuamokeloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.